you're gonna find strength. This is something that happened to me. This isn't me.
Drake Bell is reflecting on the Quiet on Set docuseries. Following the release of the Investigation Discovery docuseries, where Drake comes forward as the then unnamed minor in a 2003 sexual abuse case against Brian Peck, the Nickelodeon alum sits down with Today, where he reflects on the aftermath of the show and how he hopes his story will help others in similar situations.
Why did you decide to do that docuseries and share your story?
Things were spiraling out of control personally and mentally, and I thought, maybe this could help in the healing process and also help others who have gone through the same situations or similar situations.
In the early 2000s, after Drake told his mom about the abuse he suffered from Brian Peck, the acting and dialogue coach was arrested. He later served over a year in prison and was made to register as a sex offender, according to court records viewed by E! News. And in response to Quiet on Set, Nickelodeon shared in a statement, according to Today, they have, quote, adopted numerous safeguards over the years to protect child actors, including hiring studio welfare workers, requiring parents and guardians to be with their child on set, and doing criminal background checks on employees. However, when the 37-year-old is asked if he thinks that's, quote, enough, Drake says it's hard to tell because, quote, Brian would have passed a background check. The Drake and Josh alum then goes on to share what he's learned the most from his past is that he's, quote, not alone.
That's something I lived with for a very long time. I was thinking that I was alone in this. And now I get to see all of that in a clear picture. And I get to go back and talk to that little boy.
What do you say? What do you say to that little boy now?
Now I'm able to go back to him and hold him and tell him, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna find strength. This is something that happened to me. This isn't me.
Drake also notes that his 3-year-old son played a role in his decision to come out with his story publicly, adding he hopes one day his son will say, my dad, quote, is a hero to me.
Was part of your motivation speaking out because of your son?
Yeah, and as he grows, my hope is that he'll be able to say, yeah, my dad did go through that. And the man that I know today is a hero to me.
E! News has reached out to Brian Peck and Nickelodeon for comment following the release of Quiet on Set, but has not yet heard back. In a statement to NBC News, a Nickelodeon spokesperson says, quote, now that Drake Bell has disclosed his identity as the plaintiff in the 2004 case, we are dismayed and saddened to learn of the trauma he has endured, and we commend and support the strength required to come forward.